Okay, so I'm back with you here at the greenhouse today. So, what we're starting on this other side, and we started to dig the trench to give us, a foundation to be able to get these other timbers in here. But as you can see, Colorado soil, it's very dry, kind of clay, um, and when you're trying to trench, it just kind of just brings out big, huge chunks. So it doesn't really give us, you know, good soil to work with. So what we're trying to accomplish here is we want to get this timber to be level with the outside foundation. So we're going to be bringing that up. Um, and the way that we do that is we use this road base. So we want to just fill our so-called trench with this good base layer, and then we will pack this down, and we will really pack that down to create a nice, good, packed, level surface, so we can slowly build this timber up to the height that we need. Um, and then we can, drive some rebar stakes into the ground to hold that, and that will be a good foundation for us before we kind of build these boxes out of timbers. This client wanted to use timber beds. I know there's different ways to build planter boxes, but this is the style that they wanted. So that's how we are doing this. We're trying to just get a good base layer and then get everything graded out level. Obviously, this stuff doesn't grade very well, so it's going to be a little fun to break that up and try to get everything leveled out before we put the weed cloth down. Um, but let's get started.
0, 1. Let's get started.
Okay, I interrupted our regular scheduled programming just so I could kind of show you something that happened here. I came onto this project just recently, so I wasn't the one that did all this grading and stuff. So it's very important that when you hire a contractor, you make sure that um, they are very efficient and um, they do a quality job at doing grading, because what we have here is obviously when I was trying to pound in this rebar, um, we created a huge sinkhole. So that kind of collapsed, and it's down there pretty deep. So there's a pretty good hole that's probably a foot to 2 feet deep of just nothing. So eventually the ground is going to start to settle and give way if this isn't compacted properly. So when you are hiring a contractor, make sure that he has the proper equipment and goes through and makes sure that the ground is really compacted. But with these big chunks of this, dry clay material that we have, it's really hard to, properly pack it and grade it. So you need the proper machinery to break all that up and pack it in, so we don't have these issues. So now I'm going to have to kind of fix this hole before I continue. So back to our regular scheduled program.
0, 1. Let's get started.
Okay, thank you for hanging out with me while I kind of finish this planter box. So this one is done. We got to just, backfill around it, grade all the ground, and get it all ready for um, landscaping felt. But this one here is done to go along with this one from yesterday. So we got a nice L-shaped one, and then this big long one, and then next we can work on the ones around this center post here, and then this center post over here. So stay tuned. We'll see you tomorrow.